and that's where the plexiglass is going to go so that you can see inside of it. We chopped the hole there. And then this is where our door is going to be so that you can put your stuff inside of it. Now we have to clean out the inside of it. Hey, Greg's in here wiping this out, getting all the old diesel out of here. Now we're pressure washing the inside of it to get it clean. That'll push the sand down to the other end so that it'll all collect down there, so then it can be sucked back up by the sandblaster. How this rod works, we have a bolt that's welded in there. The end of it sticks out. The end of that rod with the bolt goes in there and it just gets turned sideways to lock it. For our window, we have a 18 by 24 piece of plexiglass, and it slides down inside of these grooves here. What we have is an 1/8 inch piece of metal in there, and then just a really light piece of metal that's welded on top of that. We have an angle iron that goes across on the bottom to stiffen it up, and one inside on the top too. The angle iron up on top is bolted down. We just have some bolts that we cut the head off of and welded it to it. So then you can slide your piece of plexiglass in, and then you put the angle iron back on. This is the door on the side of the cabinet. We have 2 hinges welded on here. And to keep dust and stuff from getting out on the outside, we have a piece of metal here so that when it folds down, this tucks down inside of here to keep dust from coming out on the bottom. And then on the sides, we have extra piece of metal welded on the side of there all the way around. That'll help seal the dust. Here we have our armholes. The glove will go around this and it'll be hose clamped to that. And that is just a piece of pipe that's welded in there. Up above we have a fluorescent light. It's like one that you would have under your kitchen cabinets. And there's a piece of plexiglass that protects it. That slides right out. Then we have a shop vac hooked up to ours. This side here is vacuum, so that hose goes to this spot right here, and that sucks the dust out of your air in there, so it helps you see better. And then this one is blowing air out, so that one comes in here, and it goes in above that light. So it comes in above this light right through that hole. When you have this piece of plexiglass here, it blows the air out this way and in front of that light to keep it clean up there so you don't get stuff there. Then it blows it down across your window so that it helps you see better there. Where the cord for the light goes in, we just have a hole and then it's all silicone shut so that stuff can't leak out of it. Our door latches are really simple. It's just a bolt that's welded to the tank. Then you got a piece of metal with 2 holes in it. Then there's a nut welded to that piece, and then a bent bolt. And that just threads in. And that just pushes up against the door to hold it shut. Our air hose comes in on the side we have a hole that we torched in it, and then we have a Romex connector that you would use for electrical, and the hose just goes in there and it seals fairly well. It leaks a little bit of stuff around it, but it works. On the window we just have these replaceable little stick-on sheets of plastic stuff. They're a lot cheaper than buying a new piece of plexiglass, so we use them.